Until recently, the term flash mob was associated with entertainment and the positive use of social media for mobilization. But there is a growing trend of flash mobs being used to organize crimes and chaos. Last week, over 24 Maryland teens flash robbed a 7-Eleven, and last Saturday, the rapper Machine Gun Kelly organized a flash mob at a Cleveland mall via Twitter that ended in hundreds of rowdy fans taking over the mall and Kelly being led away in handcuffs. And yesterday, Philadelphia extended Friday and Saturday night curfews for unaccompanied minors due to more attacks by teens using social media networks to organize. Now, Ross, flash mobs, as you can see, one of yours.
Oh, look at me. That is me. No lie. I'm a Jenny Craig spokesperson. Can I get a what? Yeah, and we did a flash mob in Lincoln Center.
So what's going on now? You obviously did a nice positive one.
Listen, and what a beautiful art form a flash mob is. Leave it to the young people to ruin it, right? Isn't that a sad state of affairs?
Well, it's not just young people. It seems people that have some sort of motivation or incentive around it.
It has been mainly teenagers, though.
Well, yeah, and the teens, they went into 7-Eleven and robbed it. I mean, you know.
So now states are instating curfews, like Philadelphia. Maryland is thinking about doing the same thing.
So I want to know, we have this technology, we have these crimes, Kara. Is it social media to blame?
No.
Is it connected?
No, it's hormones of teenagers. It's just they have another tool to get together. I mean, typically around all these online things, they go crazy about, oh, now they're sexting, now they're doing this. Now, they're doing what they used to do using new formats. That's all. And this is just one of these things the media loves to grab on hold of. Like one 7-Eleven gets trashed, big deal. I mean, I'm sorry for the 7-Eleven.
But I think they're worried about bigger hate crimes and violence happening ultimately.
Well, they can now track them though doing these things. That's what's interesting. What happened in a lot of these, what was it? They can track people in London. In London, when they were doing some of those things, they can actually track and take pictures of them. So there's a downside and an upside is that you can find these people easily now because they're like, hey, I'm going to trash the 7-Eleven.
Well, it's public information. They're communicating openly in real time. And so, like you mentioned, San Francisco and the whole BART situation, and then in local areas like in Venice, just down the street from us, their neighborhood watch group is setting their TweetDeck application so that Venice Beach comes up whenever people tweet about it.
So that's interesting.
They're monitoring it really closely.
So is any public gathering at this point using social media to mobilize, is that going to be considered a possible crime or violence?
I think the problem is humanity. I mean, people like to mob. They like to do, things. When we were kids, we did things like that.
What can law enforcement do?
Well, I don't know. They can, pay attention to what's going on. But I mean, there's so much out there they can't. But to your point, these are just kids are using the tools that they have to sort of have their kind of fun that they always. I remember the height of technology when I was a kid was being able to three-way call people, and we would I would get on the phone with Andrea, and we called Melinda, and not tell Melinda I was on the phone, and then Andrea would talk bad about me, and if Melinda talked bad about me, I'd come in and be like, "Why are you talking bad about me?"
So you had like a conference call flash mob.
Yes, exactly. You just use the tools you have to just cause a little drama.
It's the same thing when they were on Facebook, the big hubbub about people saying bad things about each other on Facebook, and then the schools clamping down.
Cyberbullying of sorts.
It's the same thing that they used to do. They used to do it in my day with copy machines and things like that.
So it's just an advancement of the technology, and it happens that people's actions are already there. This is just amplifying.
Mostly I'm offended by these dance things, but you know what I mean? I think they're a
Ross,
crime.
that's
Mine was
classy. You're to blame.
Mine was class all the way.
Just gotta say.
And by the way, I have the moves.
Do you? Let's see.
Not right now.
All right. Well, more seriously though, flash crimes involving looting and assaulting citizens have also been reported in Minneapolis, Chicago, New York, and Washington, D.C. Cleveland is now even considering making it a crime to summon a flash mob using social media. And if you want to find out what the police are looking at, tactweet.com is being used to anonymously monitor key words around flash mobs on social media. Pretty interesting.